Today, we're talking about Craig Melvin's unexpected and beautifully powerful show of support for his wife, Lindsay Cerniak, after an emotional public message that caught everyone off guard. It's a moment that has left fans divided, some applauding her honesty, others questioning her timing. But everyone agrees on one thing. Craig and Lindsay have stepped into a vulnerable kind of spotlight that few public couples ever share. When Lindsay Cerniak chose to speak out, everything paused for just a moment. Lindsay, a celebrated sports reporter and journalist, known for her energy, professionalism, and steady on-camera presence, rarely reveals deeply personal emotions on such a raw level. But this time, the walls came down. Her voice was steady at first, then softened. Her expression shifted. The confident broadcaster the world knows gave way to a woman quietly carrying something heavy. In a few heartfelt sentences, Lindsay allowed people to see the personal weight that often hides behind the bright studio lights. Her message wasn't loud or dramatic, but it was real. And for millions watching, it struck a surprising chord: admiration, sympathy, and yes, even criticism. Because when someone usually so strong opens up, the world doesn't always know how to react. What no one expected, though, was Craig Melvin's response. Craig, the warm, charismatic NBC anchor who brightens living rooms every morning, didn't just express support. He stepped forward with a message filled with courage, emotion, and fierce devotion. His words were unfiltered, protective, yet tender. He praised Lindsay's resilience and bravery, calling her the strongest person I know. He made it clear that whatever challenges she was facing, she would not be facing them alone. He didn't stand beside her. He stood in front of her as a shield. Suddenly, the spotlight shifted. Fans everywhere began weighing in. Many celebrated what they saw as a true partnership. A husband openly defending the woman he loves, unbothered by the judgment of strangers. Viewers said it was refreshing to see such emotional honesty from a couple so often polished and professional on camera. They praised Lindsay for showing vulnerability. They praised Craig for lifting her up. But critics had their say too. Some argued that Lindsay should have kept such a personal moment private, especially given her career in journalism. Others accused Craig of being too emotional or trying to control the narrative by stepping in so firmly. Social media became a tug-of-war between praise and skepticism. Fans dissected every sentence, every facial expression, every small detail that slipped through the usually composed exterior of this admired couple. And yet, through all of this noise, something important became clear. We were given a rare glimpse into Craig and Lindsay's marriage. Not the public faces, not the TV personalities, but two real people who love each other deeply and refuse to let the world's opinions shake that foundation. Lindsay's moment of vulnerability reminded people that even those who seem endlessly strong can carry burdens we never see. Craig's response showed the world what steadfast love looks like when the cameras stop rolling. There was no glamour in this moment, only authenticity. Now all eyes are on what happens next. Will Lindsay continue to share more of what she's going through? Will Craig keep speaking out? Will this lead to greater openness or a retreat back into privacy? What we know for sure is that this moment has shifted how the public sees them, not as polished broadcasters, but as partners, as fighters, as human beings. Craig and Lindsay have captured attention not with headlines, but with heart. If you found this breakdown as moving as we did, don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and turn on notifications. We'll be following their story closely, and trust me, you'll want to be here when the next chapter unfolds.